Oh, welcome back to Vanderbilly.com. This is part two of a lesson on Crystal Blue Persuasion by Tommy James and the Shondells. In this short section, we're going to cover the key change to B flat, and then the second guitar, how they play the lead figures. So let's get started. Okay, after the bridge, there's a part in which the chords are tacit, and you can sort of play the chords lightly if you want, just to keep the beat or provide a little backing to it. Depends on what kind of band you have. He's singing this, and I'm going to sing on an octave lower because I'm not Tommy James. But it's the part that goes crystal blue persuasion. It's a new vibration. Crystal blue persuasion. Crystal persuasion. So those chords, those are actually played, and then he does there's a key change from A to B flat, and it's initiated by a bass run, which I'm going to play for you here. You don't. It's actually played on the bass, so but just so you're familiar with it, just goes. And then you start playing the exact same thing that you played before for the verse, except it's one fret higher. And because you lose this open A string, because you've moved up, you're going to have to come over and get this B flat on the E string with your thumb. So that would go like. And then in the same way you play that chord, right? And then he has this part where he sings this peace and good brotherhood, and that's a B flat chord on the 6th fret. Peace and good. So the B flat once again, and then an E flat. Okay, so. And then that's the B minor 7 again. So. Peace and good brotherhood. Crystal blue persuasion. And then you're back into. And you just repeat that until the very end of the song. He changes the rhythm, and instead of just playing, he starts playing. And the studio version just fades out on that. So that is the rhythm for the song. Another part, I will cover the little lead riffs that go on here. Okay, the second guitar is playing A major scales at various points throughout the song. They're mostly in the same position, and they're mostly versions of the riffs that are played in the introduction, which goes like this. So slowly, let me just zoom this in on the hands, and I'll just play it slowly rather than shouting out all the notes. Let's get a little light on that. Okay. And what you can see is that all of these are in this same part of the scale. So that, this A major scale, or this position of the A major scale, is So if you're playing in this position, you're not going to go wrong, regardless of. And you could just put fills in there in using this position. You'll pretty much sound right. The only time he goes into a different position is when he's doing this stuff down here. We already covered that. So that should allow you to do most of the second guitar stuff pretty well.